I never told my husband's family that I had once been a military prosecutor. For 11 years, I let them reduce my service to weekend drills, pressed uniforms, and jokes about playing soldier. I stayed quiet because my husband, Nathan, had asked me to. He said my stories made his father uncomfortable. So when our divorce hearing began, I entered the courtroom alone. Nathan's father, Victor Hale, leaned toward his wife and laughed. She couldn't afford a real attorney. Nathan smiled beside his legal team. Their firm charged nearly $1,000 an hour, and they had spent months portraying me as unstable, absent, and unfit to raise our 10-year-old daughter, Lily. They wanted the house, most of our savings, and primary custody. I placed one folder on the table and sat down. Judge Evelyn Brooks studied me over her glasses. "Mrs. Hale, where is your counsel?" "I'll be representing myself, Your Honor." A ripple of amusement moved through the gallery. Nathan's attorney, Daniel Price, gave a polished opening statement. He described Nathan as dependable and financially secure. He called my Army Reserve obligations unpredictable and suggested Lily needed a parent whose career would never pull her away. Nathan's family nodded approvingly. When Price finished, Judge Brooks turned to me. I stood. Major Rebecca Hale, former Judge Advocate, United States Army. The courtroom went silent. Victor's smile vanished. Price stopped writing. Nathan looked at me as though I had spoken another language. For 8 years, I had prosecuted fraud, defended soldiers, handled courts-martial, and cross-examined officers who outranked me. Nathan knew pieces of that history when we first met, but after our wedding, he decided my career should stay outside his family's elegant dining room. Eventually, he forgot what I had been capable of. I began with the laws. Calmly, I cited the legal protections preventing military service from being used as automatic evidence against a parent. Then I dismantled Price's assumptions one by one. His questions lacked foundation. His witnesses repeated hearsay. 4 times I objected. 4 times Judge Brooks sustained me. The laughter behind me disappeared. Then Nathan took the stand. I approached him with the same patience I had used on hostile witnesses overseas. You testified that you contributed more financially to our marriage. Yes. And you fully disclosed all marital assets. Yes. I opened my folder. Then explain the $48,000 transfer from our investment account to your sister 6 weeks before filing. Nathan's face tightened. It was a loan. Where is the agreement? There wasn't one. You manage corporate accounts, yet transferred marital funds without documentation. Price objected. Judge Brooks overruled him. I introduced bank statements showing repeated cash withdrawals, each carefully kept below reporting thresholds. Then I produced registration documents for an LLC Nathan had created 4 months earlier. Its account had never appeared in discovery. Price went pale. Nathan stared at the witness stand. Finally, I entered emails between Nathan and his colleague, Elise Warren, hotel reservations, private dinners, and messages dating back 14 months. The affair itself was not the center of my custody argument, but it proved the timeline he had sworn to was false. Did you hide this relationship while moving money from our accounts? I asked. Nathan looked toward his father. Yes, he whispered. During recess, Victor approached me in the hallway. His shoulders seemed smaller without his courtroom audience. You were really an Army lawyer for 8 years. Why didn't you tell us? I did once. Nathan said it made everyone uncomfortable. After that, none of you asked. Victor looked down. I thought you were just the lucky woman who married into our family. He had no answer. That afternoon, Judge Brooks returned with her ruling. She found that my military service demonstrated discipline, not instability. She awarded me primary custody, the house, and 65% of our liquid assets. Nathan was ordered to return every hidden dollar with interest. The judge also referred the undisclosed accounts for further review. Nathan did not appeal. Outside the courthouse, Lily ran into my arms. Did you win? She asked. I held her tightly, feeling the weight of every year I had spent shrinking myself for someone else's comfort. I told the truth, I said. Today that was enough. In the weeks that followed, Nathan moved out. His firm placed him on leave, and the house slowly became peaceful. Victor apologized without excuses. I did not forgive him immediately, but I allowed him to remain Lily's grandfather on one condition. He would never belittle her mother again. He agreed. One evening, Lily found my old military law books in a box. She sat beside me at the kitchen table and asked whether she could become a lawyer someday. You can become anything, I told her, but never make yourself smaller so other people can feel taller. For once, every eye in the room listened. For years, I had mistaken silence for strength. The courtroom taught me something better. Strength was not hiding what I knew. It was standing alone, opening one folder, and refusing to flinch while the truth finally spoke.